Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I remembered to get my camshaft finally. So let's put my cam in. Just a little bit of spare time work on this fancy pants engine. So, I got all my goodies in here. Got the cam here. Got the cam. And then I just need my plate. Got my 4X cam gear. There we go. Here it is. Here it is, guys. Here she is. Freshie. Now this takes those countersunk bolts. And don't think I have any. So I have snuck regular ones in without an issue on many occasions. So here's our Summit Stage 2. What I should do, I'm never prepared for this, but I got extras. Alright, got water pump bolts. Let me wake up the screen here, make sure I'm getting these. Water pump bolts. I put them in the cam to use it as like a handle. So this is the Summit Stage 2 that was in 8s for 8. And I tested like 3-4 camshafts in that engine. So I pulled it out at some point. So I figure what's more appropriate for a Summit stroker engine build than a Summit camshaft. So we'll get this guy going. And then set up the timing gear. And then the short block's pretty much done. Oh, I need lifters. I don't think I have it. I think I have like a bucket of old grimy truck ones, but I don't have new ones. Maybe I will get new ones. Maybe I won't. So where are we on this? Let's line up the lower. Let's get a ratchet and a shiny flashlight. I may or may not have lined this thing up already. Hard to see till I pull that timing chain up. Here's my 4X for a 58 tooth motor. So like what I like to do is just index these, toss this guy on, spin it down till the point's sticking out, stick this guy on, pull the cam out a tiny bit. Now that's lined up, take a peek at the chain. I know I don't have the cover on yet. I'm stressing out about if my stuff's lined up. I should use a pick for this or something. I bought a stock timing chain and oil pump for an LS3, I think. I'd have to check my Brian Tooley receipt, but I just got stock stuff. I believe it's a stock LS3 oil pump. Yeah, I'm gonna get a pick. Normally you do this with the engine upside down, on the engine lift, make it really easy. Won't stick to aluminum. Figured I'd try, just for fun. Alright, you hang out there, please. Thank you. There it is. It's pretty much straight. Alright, now let's get the cover on. And it takes countersunk boys, but I don't have them. Let me dig in my trash can. I literally have a trash can here with a license plate in it from my Colorado and a whole thing of extra bolts. And this is what has been putting this engine together. It's always nice to have. I'll give you some steam vents. Oh, it's really nice to get. You gotta use pretty short ones. The cam ones are pretty short because if you put super long ones in the bottom, you can hit the crank. I have done it. The motor won't spin all of a sudden. You'll be like, why is this happening? And the bolt will actually go through and hit the crank. So that's a real short one. That's about what we want. I have like a million oil pan bolts in here, and those will be fine also, but I kind of like to find 4 matching short ones, because then you know which ones are supposed to go in the motor. I don't think I'm going to have the patience or the care for much longer to do that. Yeah, we're moving on. So, regular bolts, everybody can cringe, and this bottom one is what can hit the crank, so you put the short one in there. And we'll put these long, dirty oil pan bolts up in the top. They look real nice. And actually, it seems like I have to get short ones. It seems like they are bottoming out. Is there enough thread for them? What a show we're on here, huh, boys? Alright, well, let me see if I can find short ones. I'll be right back. Okay, I did find some short guys. So you can see here, that one's a little bit longer, like an oil pan bolt, and these are usually for cam plate. This is a Gen 4 plate, and honestly, you know, it has countersunk things, but I hate those torques. I don't use them. And then we got that on, and if memory serves, you install this guy, and yeah, point this pointer at the other pointer. They all point at each other. I'll take the longer bolts that I was gonna use and put them in the cam. Sometimes the cams, what is that, blind? Sometimes the cams aren't cut all the way through, and you need short bolts for some of the camshafts too. It can be quite the adventure, quite the pain. Oh boy, that's half decent. All the way around and dot to dot. Around again. Yep, looks good. So we're all good there. Timing set is set. Make sure that's tight. Everything else, no back to back. Everybody's happy day. Happy fun time. Now we can knock this guy off. You know what? I got a tensioner, but man, these things are usually, I usually struggle with these and I never install them. Most of the time I'm using a crappy truck engine, to be honest, and I just don't install them. Can you even get this on? You have to take the oil pump off, which, do I even really want to use a tensioner on a chain that's that tight? So that's a chain tensioner, and it just like tries to eliminate slap left and right, and that's where that's going. So should we use my fancy install tool again? We should. I have it. We should. Why not? It's fun to be fancy vicariously, right guys? So this guy lines up the gasket. And you take your, well actually these are pretty clean. I was gonna say you take your dirty bolts, but I think clean ones came with this timing cover. Good thing we pedaled that one. See if you guys caught that. So that is this thing on low. We'll turn it up to 2. And then that's it for that. Cam and block. This guy's tight. It's ready to go. The heads will be done next. I need lifters. So I got to get lifters before I can dunk those cylinder heads on. Other than that, everything's going good. We got a cam in this thing. We're like almost ready to fly, right? Should I put my balancer on it? I have a balancer. We'll save that for another day, huh? So, cam is in. All pretty like, except for I put the wrong bolts in. I didn't have some stuff, and we pressed on anyway. But that's your, if you got time, get some stuff done. Help yourself out.